Hey everybody, this is Manta Shrimpa, and this is my 36-gallon bow front tank. Let me adjust this here. And as you can see, I have a huge maroon clownfish in there, and I got a jewel moray eel on the left. And it's kind of sad there's not a lot of videos of the jewel moray eel. But anyway, I got him, and yeah, this tank is like 32 inches long from end to end, and just so you can get a good idea, there's one end and there's another end. So yeah, I got a yellow-headed moray eel in there also somewhere. It's got a lot of algae on the glass because I had a dog-faced puffer that I traded in, and I fed him algae thins and he kept eating them. And I don't know if you guys know anything about that, but algae thins, even after they go to the bathroom, the algae's still in their bathroom or whatever, their doo-doo, and it gets all over the glass anyway. And that's what happened. That clownfish right there is like 5 inches long. I mean, that sucker is huge. Like, he's probably actually longer. He's probably, well, yeah, I'm gonna put him at 5. He's 5 inches long, and he's big. I think he's like a hybrid too, because the front of him or whatever has like a gold bar. And I think that's a cross between a regular maroon clownfish and a gold bar maroon clownfish. Like the front of him, if you look at him closely, it's all yellow. It's weird. But the back part of him's got the white stripes. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I got a hermit crab on top there on the right, walking around. Of course, I got the snails in there, you know. And I got a starfish too. That orange thing in the corner is not a real starfish. I have a chocolate chip starfish up at top on the front. Right there. And yeah, but yeah, check out that clownfish, and check out the jewel moray eel. So you guys probably can't see anything right now, huh? But yeah, that's my tank. Anyway, it's a 36-gallon saltwater tank. It's a bow front, so it's curved in the front. And yeah, those are the creatures that are in it. So yeah, I try to make it as pretty as possible. Anyway, that jewel moray eel is sometimes known as the Mexican dragon, not to be confused with the Brazilian dragon. But I've just heard people call it the Mexican dragon before, so I'm assuming that's probably what they call, you know, that's an accurate kind of name for it. But it's got little horns on its head, which is kind of cool, which I love about it. I'm just gonna show it to you closer. But anyway, that's him, or her, whatever, it. And it's got little nubs on its head, like little horns up there. And I think that's why they call it a dragon moray, or a part, you know, it's one of the dragon morays. Of course, the Hawaiian and the Japanese, I think you guys know, dragon morays, but and the Brazilian one you probably know also. He kind of resembles a Brazilian a little bit. The Brazilian's face is black and the horns are much longer on its head. I think the Brazilian probably has the longest horns too on its head. But yeah, it's called a jewel moray eel. His scientific name is Murenidae lentignosa or something like that. Lentignosa, Tiganosa or something, whatever. But it's Murenidae. There he's yawning right there. And he is so awesome. Like, he's more aggressive than my yellow-headed moray, which is pretty sweet, because my yellow-headed moray is pretty darned aggressive. Like, he will get in a fight with just about any moray, I think, maybe. You know, probably not a tessellata or something like that, but I don't think he'll back down from a very many morays out there. This guy, that moray right there, is a foot and 7 or 8 inches long. He's almost 2 feet. So you got an idea of how big my tank is and how big that maroon clown is. That maroon clown is hecka huge. But my tank had a lot of proteins, or a lot of ammonia in there. And what I did, and I got lucky too, is I took a sea cucumber, and a tiger tail sea cucumber. It was all orange with white spots, and I put it in there, right, because my water was all cloudy. You couldn't see through it. It was so gross. Like, just the whole tank just looked nasty. So I put that the sea cucumber in there, right? And he was like, just going along the sand and everything. And by the next day, though, you noticed a little bit of a change in the water. At least I thought I did, because Before I didn't know if I could see all the way through it to the other side. And then the reason why you can't see all the way through it right now is because there's algae on the glass, not because it's dirty or anything. The water is pretty clean. But yeah, by the next day, by 2 days, the water was completely clean like that. And I was like, wow, my yeah, that thing totally worked. That sea cucumber. And I guess something tried to attack it. Maybe some hermit crabs. It could. Maybe one of the eels tried to. I don't think it really did though. And it spilled its guts or whatever everywhere. I guess that's a defense mechanism from. They spill their guts and they regrow their guts back, their intestines or whatever. It's really disgusting. So there's a big pile of guts like in my aquarium, and he was just crawling around, you know, doing his little sea cucumber thing. And I was like, ooh, that's so gross. And but usually another defense mechanism is if they get attacked and they spill out like toxins in the water, and the toxins choke other animals and kill whatever's in the tank. But he obviously he didn't do that, because I got snails in there too on top of that green piece of coral or whatever that's dead, that dried up piece of coral. And those snails are still alive, so I'm pretty sure, even though the eels are pretty hardy, you know, that if he did, then they would be dead. So yeah, he didn't spill any toxins in the water, which is really, really cool, because I really did not want to lose my eels. Like, I really did not want to lose them at all. Those are great eels. That eel right there, that jewel eel, is so cool. I don't know if I'm ever going to come across, you know, another one, you know, if I just feel like it, if I just want one, you know, because you can always find a snowflake or a zebra, or you can always find a tessellata, you know. They're pretty common, but you can never really find like a jewel moray eel, you know. So that's pretty cool. They're about as difficult to come across as probably a dragon, you know, but they're cheaper, obviously, as a Hawaiian dragon. So yeah, anyway, you get an idea of how big my clownfish is. That sucker's huge, man. My eels could not swallow him whole. And he's aggressive, too, because it's a maroon clown. He's like the most aggressive species. I want to get a lightning clownfish. They're the ones that look like they have spider web, like Spider-Man designs all over their body. They look like Spider-Man shot a web across their body. Like, it just looks like a Spider-Man web. I don't know how else to describe it. It looks like a maroon clown with, instead of white stripes, it has like a Spider-Man web on its body. From the Spider-Man comics, you know, obviously. In case you guys don't know who Spider-Man is, I'm probably going to get one person who goes, I don't know who Spider-Man is. So, anyway, yeah, that's the type of clownfish that I really want. But, you know, I got stuck with this one, and I think it actually looks kind of cool. I'm looking at it right now, not through the eyes of the camera, but through my own eyes, and it's kind of, it looks really neat. Like, it's just big, and it's just dark, and it has kind of these whitish blue stripes on it. You know, the front one's kind of yellow. And it just looks really interesting to me. So I'm pretty pleased at, you know, at that. Again, my glass just has a lot of algae on it. That's why it's kind of hard to see through, but the water is pretty clean. So we're going to let the creatures in there do their thing, and then we're going to hope for the best. But, yeah. So if you guys like what you see, you know, comment, rate, subscribe, whatever the heck people do. And, again, this is my 36-gallon saltwater tank. You see the bottom right corner there? There's a little toy shark outside of the tank. I was going to put him inside the tank, but I was like, I don't know, it's just going to collect algae, and it's going to be like a dust collector inside the tank, so I was like, whatever. But yeah, you guys like what you see, rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what type of eels you have, what type of fish you got. You know, tell me what you like. Tell me what you'd like to see. I might be able to go and pick it up and put it in my tank. I might not, because there are certain guidelines I have to adhere to with the things that I want. I can't get any more dog-faced pufferfishes, obviously, because I want to put flame scallops in there and they're just going to eat them, because I want the water to always stay clear. I don't ever want to have a situation where the proteins get out of control, and, you know, and if I have a dog-faced puffer in there picking up the flame scallop, then the flame scallop can't do its job, you know. I don't want to put another cucumber in there, because if I put another sea cucumber, it might actually, something might happen to the water, and I don't want to take that chance. So I think I'm just going to play it safe and have, you know, a really huge fish and my 2 eels. I haven't seen my yellowhead. I'm pretty sure he's underneath one of those pink brain, fake brain coral things or whatever. I'm not exactly certain where he's at. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas that are, you know, you think would be a good idea to put in there, I'd love to hear your ideas. No, there's no such thing as a stupid question. So, you know, just ask them to me, and you know, we'll see what we can do. We'll talk, and I just want to thank you guys for watching my videos. All right, everybody, take it easy. Until next time, this is Mantis Shrimpa out.